Hi guys, I'm here with NB, Charlie, and BG, and we are excited to walk you through some detailed updates of our timing and how they affect shipping and production. And we just want to thank you so much for being patient and flexible with us and being on this journey together. So BG, I'll hand it over to you.
Awesome. Hey everybody, I'm here sharing where we're at right now. So I'm going to be sharing a timeline, talking through what's happening, where we're at. I know that there's a lot going on. There has been a lot. Just to be clear, Charlie, NB, the whole entire team has been working really, really hard. You see a couple little check marks over there to the left on this. There's a million check marks to get to just those two. And I think that that's the thing, that we've been so busy on making sure we're getting things done that we haven't been as good as we should be on updating you guys. And we're going to be better about that. I know you've heard that before, but we're committed to actually doing this a little bit better than we have in the past. So I'm going to actually turn this over to NB and ask some questions and stuff. But NB, can you walk us through what the production timeline kind of looks like? For a lot of people, they have no idea what building hardware actually entails. And I know a phrase that I had never heard until we started working together was building hardware is hard. And I never realized how true that phrase was until all of the things that we've been going through. So would you mind just updating a little bit about like what a DB build is and what that means to us, where we're at right now, and then kind of going from there?
Thanks, BG. Hello, everyone. So as BG said, actually, we've been working really hard to get to this, achieving these milestones. We started the DB build on time as planned. We finished actually on December 18th. For everybody's understanding, this DV means design validation. What that means is we froze the hardware to ready for production. So we are not expecting any more design changes on the hardware side of things to preparation for the mass production. The second week on the January 15th, we are actually kicking off what we call process verification, where now we froze the design. Now we're going to go into say, can we reproduce this design consistently with the consistent manufacturing process? Once we have that, we'll be waiting for a regulatory approval where we'll get the certification to start shipping this product to the customers.
What does regulatory approval mean? Because I've done hardware, but not with electrical stuff. Like, what does that mean for consumers out there?
So it's basically just to make sure that the radiation and the electromagnetic the stuff is actually within the limits for consumers. There are a lot of things that do, like a drop test. If you drop the unit from a certain height, it doesn't still work as expected. A lot of things actually we make sure that the product is safer to use from the consumer perspective, as well as product is actually stable for regular use. So once we get that approval, we're going to start going to what we call like a product qualification build, where the output of that actually we should be able to start shipping to the early backers. And once there is a holiday in between the PQ build and the mass production. Once we get back from the Chinese New Year, we're expecting to start resuming the mass production, where we're going to scale our product output significantly per day, and so that we can actually hit our requirement to ship all the Indiegogo and Kickstarter commitments by March.
Awesome. So you said we completed the DB build. Do you have any of them there in the office with you?
Sure. Yeah, we have more than 100 units in the office right now. We already started shipping them to the people, so you can see that they come in a box of 6. Here is an example of the product. I'll actually open one for you guys just to show how it looks, and then we can have Charlie go through that experience. So it comes in a box like this. You open it up. Once you open it up, you'll see this amazing, beautiful product inside. We'll take it out. I don't think this one. To do that, you actually see the safety manual, the quick start guide, and then on this side, I don't think actually.
Almost on screen.
Visible, yeah. You can see all the accessories inside. So Yeah, it's ready. We've started shipping. We're going to do some additional user testing using these products and get ready to start shipping it to you.
Cool. Hey, Charlie, while they've been working on all of the hardware stuff to get ready to actually produce these things, that isn't all we've been doing, right? Has anybody else been
not
working on
all we're doing. You know, that being said, we do have hardware that, and I know everyone's going to comment, please send me one. We're getting your emails. I get them personally. I know you all want to test. We'd love to get as many as you can testing. Little harder to do that than to say we want to, but I can tell you, all of our team, we are wearing our fun, tiny little sleep buds, and I'm actually going to share my screen and show you our app. That again, this is working. It's connected to this product, and I think you're going to like it. So we'll see if I can do this correctly.
Technology.
And never give engineers technology.
Oh. There we go.
All right. So I think you can see this is actually connected to the buds that are in my ear right now, or at least the one bud. You can see that we actually are showing when it's charging and when it's not. We know that folks are very concerned on, is my bud actually charging in the case? And so you can see the right bud is in my ear. I have been wearing it without the left bud, so it's a little bit lower on battery. You can see the left bud is actually charged, and the case is not plugged in. It's just charging right now. But if I were to plug it in, you would see it charge as well. Just want to run through a couple quick settings that we've talked to, and I think really focused on simplicity. How do we help you go to sleep as soon as possible? And that's with our sleep settings, where you get to select your sound. So there's a whole list of sounds that you can pick from. I've got Ocean Tide set. And pick, when does my white noise, masking noise, whatever you want to call it, when does it start? And so you can see I can have it start immediately, which means it comes right out of the case. That's why it's playing in my ear right now and is maybe a little distracting. Or I can do, I just want to stream. So don't play my white noise, don't do anything, just stream what I want to do. Or the feature we're really most excited about is don't play my masking noise until I fall asleep. I want to listen to my podcast, and when I want to fall asleep, I want you to stop the podcast and shift over to that masking noise to keep me asleep. Or you could just do it as a time delay. Play in 10 minutes, play in 2 hours. Everyone has asked, I think 100 or so emails, is there a phone-free mode? There is phone-free mode, and you get to turn it on by toggling it. It's in phone-free mode, at which point you will have that mode you love, where this product disconnects from your phone, and you can stream, or not stream, but listen all night, enjoy your content, wake up with your alarm, no phones needed. I like my phone, so I'm going to keep that on. And you can set an alarm. So I'm not going to screw with my alarm because I will forget, and it will wake me up in the middle of the morning. But I have alarms set that wake me up privately. I snooze with tapping my case, and we're ready to go. So that's where we're at right now. This is working. We have a lot in the field. And again, we'd love to let everybody test them. It is not that easy to get you all there, but we do appreciate it. And if you want to test, feel free to keep sending us those emails. We're going to work on a program in the future. Just can't do it yet. And we're very excited to get you guys these buds and let you experience what all of us have been experiencing for the past few months, which is a pretty much ready to go product.
Awesome. So I'm going to recap really quick here. So we've got product that's working. We've got the design validation. All of the hardware stuff's fixed. The app is up and actually connecting and working and doing what we want it to do. Right now, we're finalizing exactly what production is. Like, it's scalable, right? Like, that's where we're at in the game, is figuring out how that it is an actual scalable thing so that we can start shipping these products to people. So on our schedule, we said end of January, like last week of January is when we would start the PQ build. And that PQ build, those are units that we'll actually be able to ship to users. Is that right? Okay. So Charlie, our manufacturing plants over in China, it's end of January. That last week is when we're saying we're going to do that. And as that gets finished, we're going to start shipping to them. So can you walk us through what we're going to be doing to try and make sure that we're getting these to users as quick as possible?
Absolutely. And I think the first thing I want to say, and I think most of you guys maybe have noticed or seen, is shipping was included. There is not hidden fees. If there were duties and taxes, they are already included, or we're paying them ourselves. China's kind of far away. It takes a little bit of a while to get here. That being said, we are doing everything we can, which means we're putting it on airplanes. Those airplanes are coming in to our distribution centers here, and they will be sent as soon as possible, right? This is not a 30, 40 days. It's going to get stuck on a boat because another boat stopped in a canal. They're coming on a plane as soon as we can in small batches. We aren't going to wait for everyone. We are going to send them in real time as fast as we can to get them to you guys. We want you to have these probably even more than you want them, and we will get you them as soon as we can.
Yeah, absolutely. The first insane early birds and super early birds are going to be the first ones that are going to get shipped some of those PQ models. Again, we're going to air freight them over here to the US to our distribution center. We'll get them sent out. When they get sent out from the distribution center, you guys will actually get shipping notifications when that happens. And then as we get things off the line, we're not just going to stack them up and wait. We're going to be dropping them in and air freighting them on at least a weekly cadence into our distribution centers to get them back out to you guys. And that's one of those things that we know that it's taken longer than what we wanted, and absolutely what you guys wanted to be able to get there. But we're going to do everything that we can to make sure that we get it to you as soon as we can, and that it's in your hands. You're able to use it. You're able to start reviewing it. You're able to start telling us, oh my gosh, this was amazing. It was so worth the wait, because that's what we want. We want you guys to be excited about this, because we're excited about it. And we put a lot of time and attention and energy into making it get to this place. So is there anything that we need to update on from here that you guys think about that maybe I forgot? Steph?
I think just letting you guys know that we hear you on the more active and consistent communication. We're really doing our best. We don't want to waste your time. We want to send like meaningful updates, but we are going to be showing up more regularly with content like this. And the guys will be at CES next week, the largest consumer electronics show. And so by next Friday, we'll have some cool content, more updates, and then from there on out, we will definitely continue the communication like this as best we can.
Awesome. So next week, we're committing to do something else, right? On
Yes.
video, the NB, Charlie, Steph, myself, we will get something together while we're at CES busy. And I think there's some cool little surprises that you guys are going to be able to share about that are happening at CES next week too, right? So we'll share that stuff with you guys as well. So appreciate you guys being patient with us. And we're excited that we're to this place, and we'll start getting these units to you as soon as we can.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.